Good morning, everyone. It's Daphne, and I wanted to welcome you to another walk with Wingman. I know I'm early. Uh, for those of you who are accustomed to 8 a.m., I apologize. I was up early for my first run on the trail since my injury last month, and I was just I'm heading back on the second half of my run and thought that would be a great time just to give you a brief life update and for me to take a rest. So welcome if you're listening to this live, and welcome if you are listening to the replay. I hope you are having a wonderful Sunday. Now, before I get going, I have to share. I've got a new pair of socks. I need to share them because they're so cute. So I am a Pro Compression sock fan. I'm not sponsored, although they probably should sponsor me given how many I have and how much I share them. But I just love these socks, not only because they make my legs feel good and I think I recover well, but the other thing is that the, the colors make me happy. So if you like happy socks, as I do, because I lay them out before I go to bed every night, I would definitely recommend you looking at Pro Compression. But today's walk is going to be just a brief update on what's going on, what to expect on this walk for the next couple of weeks, and to check in and see how you're doing. First of all, there's a lot. November is a big month. We know it's a holiday month. December is a holiday month. So there will be challenges with maintaining your focus on your health and wellness, but you can enjoy the holidays, you can enjoy time with family and friends, and you can still find time to do you, whether it's coming out on these walks with me, whether it's finding time whenever works in your schedule to get out in nature, to meditate, to do some yoga, to do something that's focused on moving and mindset. I would encourage you not to take a break during the holidays, but maintain your consistency and just doing 1% better every time will incrementally add up and result in positive gains. So maintain your consistency is the message there. November and December, and this week in particular is hard for me. This is the week I lost my mom, and December is when I lost my dad. And they both were probably my best friends ever. And losing them was one of the most difficult things I've ever been through. But at the same time, they help keep my focus on why I do a lot of the things I do. So watching my mom struggle to breathe toward the end of her life with her COPD, her chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, makes me feel blessed that I'm out here on a 2-hour run, and I can breathe freely and healthfully. And it's one of the reasons why I'm such a strong advocate of the pillars of lifestyle medicine, one of which is avoid risky substances, and that includes cigarettes and vaping. So, and snuff. Former head and neck surgeon here, so have to throw that in. So I am doing these long runs partly in honor of my mom and recognizing all of you who may be struggling to breathe for any various reason, that it is one of the things I think in life we take for granted. The other thing is that this is also Diabetes Awareness Month, and I'll be talking more about that in the upcoming walks. Next week, I'll actually be walking from Orlando, Florida, where I'll be going to the American College of Lifestyle Medicine annual meeting, my favorite meeting of the year. And I'm so excited to see my friends that'll be there, to learn about all of the new things that are going on in lifestyle medicine that I can bring and share with you. So stay tuned for a walk, hopefully in the sunshine next week. And then the following week, I'll be able to share with you some of the highlights from that meeting, but we'll also be talking about diabetes, type 2 diabetes in particular, on some of the walks to come. Three last things, and then I'll let you go. These walks can be an opportunity for you to also have some resistance training. So I would encourage you to, while you're walking, like I'm about to walk uphill, so I apologize, you could do some lunges. You can find a bench and do some bench squats or some press ups. You can use your body weight to do just about anything. So coming in January, we're going to start to add a few seconds. It's not going to be long because I want to build you up slowly of some body weight exercises to these walks so that you can start to introduce them into your own daily habits of physical activity and movement, because they're things that you can do anywhere. Which comes to the second to last topic. If you follow me, you may have noticed that I've changed Motivation Monday to Mindset Monday. And part of that is because I've come to realize that motivation can wax and wane. But while you're doing something, your mindset, your focus, your intention, your goal, your mission, those may morph, they may evolve, they may have different trajectories, but that is something that will keep you going even when it's 40 degrees out, it's 4 a.m., and you know you have to get up and go for a run. I do what I do because I want to share what I've learned, share the strengths that my parents gave me, and share the lessons that they asked me to share with others. As they often said, what do people do who don't have you? So that keeps me motivated. It's not necessarily the next competition or the next race, although those are fun to get the medals. And I hope to be doing some of that in 2023 too. But it really is that I want to be able to be out here running 40 years from now. And that'll be almost 100. So that is the long goal. This is the long road. This is not something I'm doing because I'm looking at the number on the scale, or I'm looking at my V taper or my quad sweep. Those are all great things and they're great aspirations, especially for those of you who are physique athletes, and I love that. But I am really looking out to, how do I age healthfully? How do I age gracefully? How do I show you how to live strong, live healthy, and live with vibrancy in your 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond? So I hope to continue to do these walks for the next 40 years. And that brings me to my last point, because I know I'm over time, and I would love to encourage you to join a challenge that Sally McRae has launched as part of her Choose Strong project, which is a 30-day challenge that starts tomorrow. And the reason I love following Sally, I would love to be Sally when I grow up in terms of her mindset and the way she has tackled the challenges of life. But I want you to choose strong too. And I think following some of the mindset tips and tricks that Sally can share about how she tackles life, 100-mile runs, soon to be 200-mile runs, but more importantly, how you can have a mindset and how you can develop your mindset over the next 30 days just by taking a little time to do so every day. And it goes back to that theme of consistency. So I am coming up on 10 minutes. As I mentioned, these walks are going to get longer, and I've been doing run walks in my run, so I'm way over my timer telling me it's time to start running again. But I so appreciate you joining me on these walks. I hope you're enjoying them. Today's key messages, just to recap, are: one, mindset is key. And I hope you will take time to join Sally McRae's Choose Strong project, which starts on Monday, November 7th. Second, this is Diabetes Awareness Month, and we'll be having more conversations about that in the weeks ahead. And thirdly, be strong. Love you all. Hope you're doing well. And I'll talk to you again from Orlando next week. Be well.